Welcome back, everyone, to the Everybody Podcast. It's me again, Kamsi. Today we have, I'm gonna let this man do his introduction himself.
Bro, y'all are crazy, man. Hey, everybody doing, man? I'm glad to be on y'all platform, bro. I'm not co-host of Trap City Podcast, man. These guys funny, man. This is our second time recording, so it's gonna seem kind of usual.
Yep.
I'm ready to get into it.
Yep. What is Trap Set Podcast? What do you do on Trap Set?
Our platform is pretty much generated to like people of like the younger culture, but what it's geared towards is pretty much of showing the talent of the young people, whether they may be creating some type of music, you play the instrument, or you may just be a fashion designer, or you may just be a speechwriter. Like, we want to just bring light and exposure to the young people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's actually doing stuff in the community, but not getting that shine. So that's what it came out to be. But as the much it grew on, we was like, hey, let's start branching out into different things and bringing people on to actually educate the younger students. So,
How long have you been doing it for?
since 2020,
Oh,
June of 2020. Yeah, so we've been. No, I take that back. 2019, June. Yeah.
That's like
I ain't
4
waste no time. Yeah, I think I always remember that day because Kobe Bryant died, and like we started that June.
wait, so did Kobe Bryant inspire it, or like?
No, man. It was just going through those couple months of COVID. You know, when everybody was out of work, it was like kind of made you want to believe in yourself. You like,
Yeah.
because the way the world shifted, it was like. You better believe in yourself. Because folks really went through some hard stuff, so it was like just bet on myself. I just really got tired of like being faithful, punching the clock. And I always ask myself like, why am I faithful doing that when they tell me to do it and not able to do it for what I want to do in my life? So I was like, bro, forget what anybody said. I'm just do what I want to do, and it just carried on. I don't think I've never committed this long to anything. Probably football, but it was like.
Thanks. I'm kind of curious, dude. So why Trap Set Podcast? You could have done anything else. Like you could have maybe done a football coaching or whatever. Like why media?
When you say that, do you mean the name or do you just mean why the podcast?
Yeah, why the podcast? Because you could have done anything else.
So the podcast really came because, alright, so I gotta take y'all back. So before the time I actually created the podcast, I actually went through a time where I went through therapy. So I felt comfortable enough to be able to bring that to, you know what I'm saying, to a light to where, because when you get in those rooms of therapy, it's pretty much like you able to confess everything that you thought you couldn't be able to say. So I was like, man, I done got so comfortable with facing what I don't want to face anymore. Let me just put it out on the platform. And you actually meet good people while doing it. So
So would you say like therapy helped you be more confident or?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It helped me in a lot of areas too though. Not just with being comfortable reaching out to people or getting in the room, you know what I'm saying, but it also helped me being more true to who I am and being more confident. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that may actually say they believe in themselves, but can you show it and be consistent while doing it? You know what I'm saying? So it just always taught me like be safe in what you say and also be confident in what you mean too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say you believe in something, but are you confident in showing it like I just told y'all? But that's pretty much where it stems from, not just only that though.
Fair. So the new show, you're about to tell us. What's the new show?
I am curious.
Alright, man. So shout out to Soul Ties, man. Trap City. So what we did was, like I said again, we've been in the game for probably about 3 years now. Going on 4 years. It was a time to where we wanted to exploit a new light on something, but this new light would have to be catered to somebody else because we run a trap set. So we also had to find a person, but also tie the name with the right person.
Okay.
So when we came to that agreement, we came up with a name, Soul Ties. So pretty much what that means is the sole of your shoe and the heart tied to it.
Oh,
so yeah, your soul.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were like soul ties. Like soul ties.
But it could, but no, what?
I was like,
you said say soul ties.
I was like, wait, what?
No, but what soul ties pretty much is, that's why I put SOLE, because it's like the soul of your shoe.
Yeah.
But it's tied to your soul too. So that's what that means. So what and as I explained to y'all know what the podcast is about. It's about fashion. Also too, but we wanted to shine a light on people who really put pieces of clothes together and get known for it in their lives, but don't have a platform to speak. So we wanted to bring that light to somebody, and we found the right person. So shout out to my homegirl Essen Gary, bro. So she's the host of that show. We felt confident with her doing it because I've had a relationship with her for probably about 3 years now.
Yeah.
Cool people, man. Never got into it or anything. And she do these crazy numbers on TikTok, bro.
Oh, what?
Like crazy numbers, bro. I think she run up like 300K just off throwing clothes, pieces on the floor and seeing and just putting a TikTok.
Can she give us a shout out?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit up an hour, man. Shout out to Essence though, but great partner. But the thing when I tell people when we sign her, it's not pretty much it's like we signed her with no control.
Yeah.
We gave her all control to everything. The only thing we wanted her to be able to do was here you go, be yourself with the lights and the camera.
Yeah.
And so her fan base can get an actual feeling and personality of who this person is.
Yeah.
So that's why we made Soul Ties and also thought she'd be the perfect person to represent their brand.
So, do you get to be on the podcast, or you just like produce it?
Man, it's hard for me not to, because the topic, she also is a great, Essence, bro, she's a great conversationalist person. Like, she bring up topics that make you, like, stand up in your seat, and you like, I gotta hear this.
Yeah.
Like, on one of the following episodes, she asked one guy, how many times do you shoot a girl DM, but his girl was in the room. So, but this girl is also his fiance too, so we respect his fiance. But he answered in a way that y'all might just have to go tune in and watch. So, we editing the episode now, bro. We can't ready for that. Can't be ready enough for that to drop. And we just did that one yesterday, bro. But this thing been going on with her for about, I want to say since August. We've been on this since August. So to have the first episode that's about to air, I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Man, I'm ready. That's exciting. I need to get on the podcast.
So
man,
tired.
come through, bro. I told y'all, man, y'all come to Trap Set, y'all come to Soul Ties, man. I think what I like most about y'all, bro, is the culture that y'all exploit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
African culture, y'all actually bring that out.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so cool when they collide together because it's like, the same way y'all joke around, we joke around too, but y'all said it a different way.
Exactly.
Like, oh, they just said so it's pretty much like that, but that's why it's always dope when I get on other podcasts, but you know what I'm saying, we all should come together and be able to hop on each other's platforms, bro.
True.
I thought of a question, speaking of culture, and you mentioned sometimes about like fashion, and I realized that fashion plays a big role in the African American culture. So could you care to explain like why fashion is so important to the African American culture?
I don't think it's why fashion is important to the African American culture, but I believe why the African American culture is important to fashion. So if we can reverse that, because the reason why I'm saying that there is no fashion without African American culture. The color schemes, the stitching, the way it fits on a curvy person or a plus size model, or you know what I'm saying, models in general with guys and different other things, the hairstyle that go with the clothing.
Yeah.
That's all African American. So why not? The perfect thing why I came up when I sit down with Kobe Griffin is that we needed to shine a light on African American talent that's actually pushing the culture with fashion.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing in it. We wanted to show how creative African Americans are in the fashion game, not fashion on African Americans.
So, with like, if you have to create a new podcast, you have to get more people, and also like the editing part and all those kind of things. How did you transition from like, okay, I'm gonna do Trap Set podcast with me and my guys, and then now I'm gonna do Soul Ties with somebody else? Like, was there ever a thought of how am I gonna handle like compensating this person or things like that?
No, not necessarily, because we first off, we all in Soul Ties together.
Yeah.
So that's under one entity of Trap Set. So we all share creative ideas, but like I said, it's not something that we disagree on much because we let Essence have full control. So if she don't come up with any ideas, then that's on Essence. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna provide her with topics because we feel confident enough that she can provide that herself with her creativity. The numbers show it on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So I felt as if I'm gonna bring somebody in, I don't want to babysit her. And that's one person I don't have to babysit because she brings it. Like the first episode yesterday, bro, had me and Kobe dying laughing behind the camera. And we just like, bro, dude, it's crazy how we are able to take off eyeglasses and actually look at someone else do the work.
Yeah.
But no, man, I mean, like, when it comes to topics and creativity and, like you said, maybe even trying to distinguish the two on how to build that creativity, I don't have a problem with it because Essence runs that 100%. Only thing she may run by us is, hey guys, what do y'all think about this?
Yeah.
And if we say no, she still has the choice to do it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
True.
so it's just pretty much whatever she does, that's for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We look at it as a partnership, not just an entity of telling her, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Because the reason we got her was because of what she did.
Mhm.
So we're not gonna fix a toy that's not broken.
Mm.
I am curious though, like we're all graduating seniors and we're about to leave soon. So do you ever like think about the future of like Trap Set Podcast in the sense of you're gonna go into like a full-time job, you're gonna like probably be out, you know, in different state with your like guys and like hosts and everything. Do you have a plan of how you're still gonna like maintain that quality content?
As far because you answered kind of like two questions. So I'll answer the first one. So the future of Trap Set, I believe we're in it now. To where we're getting other creative ideas and putting faces with those creative brands.
Yeah.
We started there with ours, now we started with Soul Ties. Trust me, it's gonna be one coming down the line that we're speaking about now. But we have to make sure that all the chips are in order for it to fall in the right places. So that's the answer to the first question. But the second question is being able to maintain it if it grows bigger than what it is. I can honestly say that's probably why it take us so long to come on a decision. Because like I said, we started thinking about Soul Ties in August and probably had an okay on it in October. But we just releasing the first episode in February. You know, so it's kind of like it does build up a lot of work, but the work is shared beyond 3 people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of meaning as in, hey, if I need help on anything or somebody need help on anything, we not gonna let it fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it is because we all look bad because it comes back on Trap Set day one.
True.
So we don't want anybody that's representing the brand under us to feel like they're not important or don't care. Because when they feel that way, then you start not to care and it makes the whole brand look bad. So yeah, we don't.
So what do you think you're gonna miss from A&M?
I could really say, bro, maybe the late nights. Have y'all ever like walked around campus and like late at night with a group of friends? It's probably like 2 a.m. like back in your younger days. I'm talking about like sophomore, freshman days.
Probably freshman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? On the hill type day.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna miss them the most because we'll have them days, bro, where Morris just throw block parties. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Man, Morris is crazy. Morris is
but no, like those block parties I would forever remember because it was like it was homegrown. Like you just had a guy that had 2 crates with a DJ table and a cardboard sitting on top of the DJ table. So it was like, bro, it's just really a true block party. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm gonna miss the most. But another thing too, man, that fried fish Fridays, bro, and you know what I'm saying, fried chicken Tuesdays, bro.
Fried chicken Tuesday, though. It be busting.
The fish do too. A lot of people don't say fried.
Not
fish
really.
Friday.
I'm gonna be honest.
When they cook it hard.
See, when you say fried fish Friday, I was like, huh? I was like, I'm not sure.
Hey, bro. Hey, man, shout out to fried fish Fridays.
Nah, the chicken on Tuesday though, man. But what about you're not gonna miss like what's the name? What's the name of all those clubs?
HKT?
Envy and Crew and
What about
you're not gonna miss them?
The bars, no.
Damn.
Because honestly, no. And the reason why I say that, bro, hold on. Shout out to all the crews and Envy. The reason why I say that, bro, is
I'm
because
gonna shady, but I gotta give a shout out.
Hey man, I might want to be busy. Like, I'm trying to clown me, bro. But nah, the reason why I say that, bro, is honestly because I still believe I can do those things after college.
True.
But what you can't get back are those intimate times, 2 a.m.s. Who gonna be on outside with a group of 30 people that's your age at 2 a.m. after college? It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So you can always go to the bar, sit down, have a couple drinks, and have a couple friends come in town and just turn up. But you can never have those moments where y'all outside 2 a.m. DJ out playing loud. It's about 30 people out there your age in one spot. That would never happen, bro.
True.
I have a really weird question. I don't take
Ask
bro.
it.
So you
Why are you laughing? You already know the question.
When he starts like that, man, I don't even know where it's gonna go. But let's hear it.
It's not weird but it could be controversial to some people. But you're really big into like the nightclub life in Huntsville and whatnot.
Yeah.
So why is it that Americans don't know how to party? Like I'm dead. I'm binge for
You said
real.
why they don't party?
You guys don't know how to party.
So they don't know how to.
So okay, what's y'all cultural party?
Alright, let me take a bit. Let me lay the ground.
What's
for you.
party in y'all culture?
Yeah, I got you. So when I first got the NM, went to an American party, all you guys do is stand and show off your outfit, and then just smoke and drink. And I'm like, okay, where are the dancers? Where are the ladies? Nothing. And then in the night,
a party is not a party these days. They are not.
I'm like,
fashion shows.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I didn't sign up for this.
I
Like,
didn't pay $20.
yeah, right.
Facts.
But no, man. What I think though, honestly, what I think, man, is pretty much that social media changed it in American culture. And social media may be big where y'all at, but social media generated dollars are mostly in the American soil. And the reason why I say this is because most of the influences come from America. You know what I'm saying? So the reason what I'm saying is if you got influencers getting paid on IG for posting a outfit for $30,000 on one post, they're gonna feel like they can go anywhere in their community or out of town or anywhere and feel confident to wear what they wear and don't nobody need to see me outside of their shell because I make $30,000 or so, whatever that amount may be in this position. So they're not actually being themselves if you read between the lines on it. A lot of people are not pulling back the shell and just living life. A lot of people are just being in the shell and being controlled by what they see on social media or what they got these ideas made up in their head of what they are, but not actually being who they are.
So would you say that you were at some point in the shell?
What, with the party?
No, not in general actually. Like, what are you at some point in the show? Like, you were trying to put on a facade for like, society's kind of feel like.
Have I ever been there?
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, not honestly. Only thing I could say is it wasn't that of being controlled by inner shell, but what I could say is I tapped into different things and see if I liked it. And if I didn't, I removed myself from it. So because I feel like that's what we have to do to find out who we are.
Yeah.
So I can say I went that route instead of the route of, hey, I know who I am, but I went over here because I'm not confident in who I am. No. I tried to party in life. I liked it for a little bit until it got redundant and I removed myself from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how it was. But that's with different other things. It could be with food, it could be with clothes, shoes, just anything. Right?
Yeah, so another thing with the party thing is our culture is kind of different. Our culture is kind of different with the party. Is low key. So the way it's set up is completely different. So like that's why I see where he's trying to get to. So basically what he's saying is
let's get into it, man. Ain't no question
basically
about
what he's saying is why don't they dance on me in the party? That's what he's trying to get to. That's what he's getting to.
Maybe we need to ask him why you don't get twerked. I don't know why bro don't get twerked. Why, bro?
That's what it's getting to. Because at our parties,
y'all get twerked though.
On a normal day.
In the African culture,
like it's like
so what do y'all call twerking in y'all culture? Like because we call it twerking. I want to know what do y'all call it?
We probably didn't have a term for it. It was just dancing.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, so like at our clubs, you can, because the kind of music we have is kind of like everybody can dance to it and everything. Yeah. So let's say you're at the club, you can just walk up to a girl and be like, you want to dance, and then next thing she's twerking on you for the rest of the night. You guys are going the whole night.
That's
but this, but check this. She could leave, both of you could leave and never speak to each other, and nobody's ever going to feel connected.
Bro.
See, that's the thing. So you see a lot of memes where people are like, you see people dancing like that, and then you can tell that, like the meme will say, and I can never know this person, I never meet this person for the rest of my life. Because that's just how normal it is.
It is.
So yeah, so that's what it's getting to.
Okay. Like what you're speaking about, when I was in the summer, I went to party and I was dancing.
Bro, you was partying. He not for this pee party because hey, I follow this man on Instagram. He was partying in LA this summer. Bro.
He was.
He was so stupid in LA. I I was like, my man got the apple job. He out man at 3 a.m. Man. I'm in cold Ohio, bro. It's so cold up there. I see this man out here doing 10. I'm into there too, but he in LA, bro. Like, it was different for him, bro. I said, it's 11 o'clock over here, but it's 7 o'clock.
Exactly.
You literally was. But to your point, dude, like, I was at this party and I was dancing with this girl. Like, I'm telling you, eye contact, we were touching and everything. I was like, oh, this is raps.
Yeah.
And I was like, give me your number. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm married. She showed me a ring.
Oh, how made you feel, bro?
I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I just and I kept pushing.
Hold on, bro. At that moment, you knew the difference between the man and the boy. Because a woman gonna tell you she's married, but you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, but a woman that's not married, or as you rather say, a young woman, she would probably be like, yeah, you can have my number, and just never text you. But a woman gonna say, no, I'm married.
Nah, she showed me that ring. That ring was big.
She was probably married.
So you knew you could afford it?
I went to the next person.
She was probably married, and I think that's where the difference is, because after that, like, there's no ties, there's no connection. It's just vibes after that. Like,
yeah, man, you gotta live in those moments, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually have to start enjoying those moments, bro, because you, like I said, bro, you may not never get it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta enjoy whatever moment you in. Everything is a moment, bro. So I guess that's why I say never take them for granted. But you know what I'm saying? Just start enjoying them moments for them people out there, bro, because you never know when you probably be able to dance or get twerked on.
Yeah.
And not even that, bro. Some people never got twerked on by a girl. But for you to have that moment, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real, bro.
Facts.
I'm just being real.
Speak to the people.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. We don't do that anymore. We do kickbacks.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That man was in New York last week.
I'm not sure what he do, but I know what you do for sure.
That's a lie. Last week that man was. But do you ever feel like, there's some times where you like you mentioned, like, the parties became redundant, right? Do you ever feel like you grew up too fast, and then there's some things that you're probably missing out from?
Nah, not at all. I never felt like that because my mom gave me the leash enough to be able to do what I wanted. Because she knew if I was lying to her. So anytime I would lie, I would get in trouble for it. But after I lied one time, I knew not to lie no more, because she just don't do nothing but respect with the truth that I'm telling her.
Yeah.
And then we're going to argue and bicker about it, and that's what we're going to do. But no, she never tried to control me. She was just always like, respect me. If you're going to go somewhere, let me know where you are. And when you coming back and who you are around. She never was like, she'll set her foot down sometimes and be like, no. But but she was just been a parent. It wasn't, I heard yes more than no. So when I got to college, it was just, I was pretty much independent already. So I kind of felt the need to, I knew once I got to college, okay, not to get involved in that.
Yeah.
Not to get involved in that, not to get involved in that. Get involved in that because that's what you want to do and it's okay.
Yeah.
Because you were able to be taught, okay, if I make this mistake, this is how this is going to turn out. Coming from a rough city like Memphis, bro, you learn it really fast. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to college, it was like, man, okay, I understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I was already kind of pretty much hip to it, if you would say.
I have another question. So a lot of people that I know that grew up in rough cities like Montgomery, Birmingham, Memphis, all those type of places, they're always trying to like distance themselves from like that sort of culture. Like I met some people that are like, I'm not gonna talk to anybody from Montgomery, even if they're in the same school as I am. I left Alabama just to escape some of that sort of culture and philosophy. Is that the same for you? And why is it like that thing? Or what do you guys think you can do to like change that sort of narrative?
Man, I think it's really just the individual walking in his own path. Anybody that's coming from a rough neighborhood or not is not gonna be so standoffish. I believe like they're standoffish because something happened. Maybe some type of passing happened that they just haven't dealt with the proper way of getting over it, or just not even getting over it. Let me take that back. Be able to manage that. But standoffish for what? You come to a room full of people, like college. to actually learn new personalities. You're actually away from something that you didn't want to be in. So when I came from that, it was pretty much a blessing because I never got the chance to even though I got the chance to do it. Rather, my friends that I left back home didn't get the chance to do it. They got murder charges. They got different other things. They're losing parents, or they got to grow up real fast, take care of younger siblings, or you know what I'm saying. They just seen the worst. So I think that's why I do it more for me. I mean, more than for myself. Rather. So like those moments where you just actually ask yourself like, why am I here? Or I don't want to go to class today, bro. I used to have like a bunch of 8 a.m.s, bro. Like until my junior year, bro. Like honestly, until like 2021, bro. I used to have so many 8 a.m.s.
Yeah.
But what those 8 a.m.s taught me is now when you got class at 11, I'm still up early because it taught me not to stay in the bed. It taught me to get up out the bed, make your bed up, go brush your teeth, go take a shower, go put on some fresh clothes, get out the day, start the day right. By the time you're done with that, your day is probably over at 12 o'clock of what is required to do. Anything outside of 12 is what you want to do. It may be a job, it may be podcasting, it may be YouTube content, it may be anything. You know what I'm saying? So you have to turn those moments into motivation when you do come from tough neighborhoods. I rather would say.
So I have another question. So, you know, you've been in sort of like tough neighborhood, like, I know a lot of them from reading books, it's like, you know, the racist past and, you know, segregation and other stuff. Like, do you have any ideas or do you guys have like initiatives to like resolve those issues, like, you know, bring people out of those neighborhoods, transform them, and in turn create like sort of a ripple effect that changes those neighborhoods from bad to like good neighborhoods?
Yeah, so I talked to the guys about that a little bit. And what we really came down to is probably that we are gonna start our own foundation to actually mentor troubled youth that has the grades to go to college but may not have the money to attend college. Because it's the thing to actually go to college, but when you get there, who's actually supporting you? So the attending part has to be paid for. So we're trying to set ourselves up in that position now to be able to develop something like that. Maybe even probably 3 troubled youths to be able to like give them a scholarship probably every semester, but also be able to fly down here a couple of times and eat lunch with them or take them out and be able to mentor them and show them different ways because it was hard, bro. When I got down here, bro, I didn't really want to be in college no more. But what kept me going was, bro, if I go back to Memphis, what am I really gonna do? Work at a warehouse, which is not wrong, but I knew I wanted to be something bigger than that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a dream of mine to actually do that, build a foundation, be able to mentor through that foundation, and also be able to repeat that talent to when I get older to have those guys to bring in more and more talent. So it's leading the youth, man, to become great men. So.
Do you think you'd be like a protective parent?
I think every parent protective, bro. Yeah, I would be. I think I would be.
Like overly protective?
Nah, man, because my mama didn't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I do respect. Okay, I'm gonna let you make your decision. But when you make your decision, I'm gonna tell you stupid. When it happens to you. So don't come to me and be like, oh, this happened? Okay, stupid. That's pretty much what it is because it's pretty much like I told you. Yeah. Like if somebody tell you that the stove hot, why would you lay it on me?
Do you look forward to fatherhood?
Yeah, bro. I think I do, bro. I think I really do. And the reason being is because I would like that to actually see a younger me grow up and I mentor it into something better than I am. I think that's always the goal as a parent to be able to raise a kid bigger than who you are, but also be the most protective of life from him, the harm things in life from him.
So if you had a daughter, like what age would you let her date? Because I'm always curious from a guy's perspective.
What would be that thing? What do you mean?
Like what age would you let her date? Like if you had a daughter.
Hey man, she could probably start liking at 16. At 16 going on dates, man, she gotta wait till she 18.
So when did you start dating?
You know, if you could remember, bro, you know, you'll start dating in elementary, bro. Like, y'all ain't never got the notes to where y'all pass around in the class, under your textbook. You know what I'm saying? Circle yes if you like, no if you don't. Like, come on, bro. Like, real talk. Y'all put that. You know what I'm saying? Or do you like me? Come on, man. Y'all sort them out. You know what I'm saying? But, if you could say that young, bro, we always thought we had somebody that liked us probably, I say, second grade. You know what I'm saying? I just like you like me too. But that's the regular. But truthfully, starting dating, y'all count middle school?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't, but I mean, if you do.
Because I'm 24, bro, so I'm not going to count middle school.
Yeah.
But ninth grade. I say 15, 14, 15, yeah.
That's
so
fair.
now imagine the father, right? You mentioned that you let that date say she's 18.
Yeah.
So imagine if you're the father of that 15-year-old daughter. What would you have felt like?
Of the 15-year-old I was dating?
Yeah.
Boy.
you see how the road stage. The tables are turned.
If I was the 15-year-old doing my daughter's dating?
Yeah.
Nah, she just need to run far, man. I want a good man. Nah, but in all honesty, I was always respectful to women, you know what I'm saying? I never called them out of their name, I never hit women, so nah, it was none of that. But, and like, the cheating ways, maybe, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, 14, my mind not mature enough to actually be with one woman at that time, and anybody tell you that they lying. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not that mature yet. You know what I'm saying? You're going through your hormone phase. So anybody that you see pretty, you want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So any type of flirtation is going to control it. But I'll be okay with it, but I just keep on warned. Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy probably ain't got one female.
So have you ever cheated before?
Have I ever cheated before? Yes. So I believe everybody cheated before.
Yeah, I haven't.
Why?
I said you got twerked though.
you know what's that's crazy? But that's actually interesting.
But no, like real time, I'm not finna be on this mic capping y'all, bro. I'm a podcaster myself. Yeah. So I know what y'all search for. I'm gonna give y'all the truth. So yes, bro, of course. And I've cheated more times than I've been faithful.
Why? Okay,
but I'm just saying, like, do y'all want the real or not?
No, well, listen.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right, okay, well actually listen, okay, so the last time, so like I'm trying to get into like the psyche of it. So why do you think you cheated?
My ego. You know, men ego, fool. Men wanna know, can they look, it's like men wanna know, can they have more than one woman? And how annoying can these women be all at once? How many can I get like that at once? Like, that's the truth, bro. Like, why do we put on the fresh clothes? Why do we put on cologne? Fair. You don't want one woman to smell you. No, you want the whole room of women to smell you. True. You know what I'm saying? So let's not say cheating can be indirect and direct. You may act like you go in a room with a room full of females, but if you walk in there smell like a high price cologne, they're like, ooh. Yeah, and you gonna like that. So that's your ego stroking you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I've cheated more times than I've been faithful, but that's making me the person that I am today, though.
So would you say once a cheater, forever a cheater? No. Do you think people judge you for cheating?
Yes.
Like
a whole lot. You saying me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think a lot of people would say pretty much like he gonna be honest with you. So whatever he tell you, you're gonna respect it because at the end of the day, y'all still gonna be friends because he cool.
So when was the last time you cheated?
This bro right here.
I want to know. Tell me so.
Honestly, my last relationship, though, I can't say that. But from that time of actually my last relationship and where I am now, big growth. Big growth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah, my last relationship. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm really shout out to the old me because the old me is gone. But you know what
shout
I'm
saying? Shout out to the old heads.
Shout out to the old me, but it's gone because if you believe in good, you gotta believe in bad. Yeah. So if I want a better me, I had to know what bad was to become a better me. Yeah. So all that time in between, in the middle, bro, that's what made me who I am today. And that's why y'all look at me and be like, bro, ain't nobody would ever admit that. But I'm comfortable to do it because, bro, I laugh at it now.
True.
I've grown, so.
Alright, since we can laugh about it, how did it? Tell me the story. Like, I'm really just curious. Like, what did you do? Why did you do it? And how did you?
No, like it wasn't nothing vulgarous, bro. It was like text message.
So you were sexting?
Yeah. Like you'll say, yeah. Like we're not talking about what coloring books we coloring. The lines and shapes we just saying too, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? No, sexting, FaceTiming people you don't post to FaceTime. Now I'm not even talking about vulgarous FaceTime. Just FaceTime had regular conversations. So
how did you take it?
How did which one? The one I was cheating with?
Yeah,
Or
no,
the one I was with.
Yeah, both.
Okay, the one I was cheating with. Bro, women are actually shocking in this way. If you be honest with them, 85% will do it. 85%.
Yeah.
And that's how you know what women love themselves and what women don't. Honestly, you know what I'm saying, bro? So a lot of these guys out here be lying, bro. Y'all don't have to do that.
He said,
You know
just cheat, bro. Just
Because
cheat,
my
bro.
thing is,
Why you gotta lie, bro? Just cheat.
No, you got a woman. You stay true. But what I'm saying is, bro. Okay, y'all got to be the craziest people in the world if you think your woman only likes you. She may be the only one that you're the only one that she likes and comfortable with and that she love enough to not do anything or anything else anything with somebody else, but that's her line of respect, and you gotta mess with it more than her just liking this person because this will outweighs more than what outweighs over here, and that's always a win-win. So y'all see different women, bro. Let's just say y'all have a woman. Your woman may be Halle Berry. Shout out to Halle Berry. But you see Mulatto walk by. Don't lie, bro. What you gonna do, bro? You're gonna look.
I'm gonna hold my woman.
That's a rumor. That's a Nigerian rumor right here.
No, I'm saying no.
African men don't cheat. I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is that was the time back then. But as you grow, you get to that. Woman, you know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that you went through last time, it prepares you for what you're going through now. So.
True. That makes sense. So.
Yeah. Great question. I tried it.
Have you been cheated on though?
Hell yeah, bro.
How did that feel?
That shit hurt. That shit hurt, bro. Hey, it feel good when you doing it, boy. When it reverse on you, boy, you just like, hey, you know, man, bro. I think first time I got cheated on, bro, I didn't think I wanted to eat for a minute. I was like, dang, bro, she really took me out. I couldn't think about it, but I mean, that was just the first time. But you know, as you go through that, you deal with it better. So.
True. That makes sense.
I have another controversial question. So why is it that like cheating or like the concept of like backbiting relationship is really prominent in the black culture?
Why is cheating so prominent? Because men stroke their egos more than anything. It's prominent in the white communities and also the other communities as well. It's just not they just shine a bigger light on it. We entertain the cheating.
Yeah.
Why?
Like I don't know because man, this here, bro. Honestly,
I feel
like,
it's entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid for that now.
Yeah.
Blueface and Krishan.
That was the dumbest relationship ever. I don't get it.
But you get what I'm saying though. It's getting paid off being toxic because it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can be entertained and get paid and be toxic, most people will take that because they're getting a check for it. So black people are controlled by the dollar. We are, and it's sad to me to say that, but it's true. That's the reason why our biggest cultures, you know what I'm saying, people, and we just like, bro, why? Why would you do that? Because the money, we looking at dollar sign. What's the best way to promote this? What's the best way to get over on somebody on this? You know what I'm saying? We always looking for the finesse way out for the check, but never to look, hey, let me reach back and show them where I'm at right now, and let's see, if I get more people on this level, how can I be of you? So we don't think like that. We think of, man, I'm gonna sell him this, then I'm gonna charge him more, and I'm gonna charge him more and get this right here so I can invest in. Like, it's all of mechanical plan instead of just doing right.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's also what kind of inspired us to do something like this and say I wanted to create something that because me personally, I think also accountability as well. Like, media is powerful. Like, content controls the world. Like, you can see in this present day and age how misinformation is rampant. So we try our best to bring out good content that it's enlightening and fun at the same time.
Yeah.
So I just want to get your own perspective. Like, what do you think? Any individual, really, you don't even have to be a media person. Any individual in general to kind of sort of switch that sort of narrative within the black community, so to say.
So okay, I think I'm following. So you saying basically how hard it is for me?
No, not necessarily. Like, I'm just I want to get your own perspective, your opinion on how people who are watching this right now, individuals could help sort of change that narrative, that toxic
Oh,
narrative in the
the
community?
thing to do is, man, start mentoring people behind you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a rapper, bro, and you're a dope rapper in your town, like, bring people up with you. You know what I'm saying? Let them open up for you at your shows. Stop charging people all the time and looking for the dollar sign and just give people an opportunity and watch how much money they will bring to you after that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do it genuinely come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to start off being genuine, but also teaching as well, and start gatekeeping. We do that a lot, bro. Like, like I told y'all, man, I'm finna go home and steal y'all shit. But we gotta stop gatekeeping, bro. Like, we don't even want nobody to know where we got the same jeans from.
Yeah.
And we like, bro, they're jeans. Like, it's 50 other people that got them on in the state across.
Yeah.
And you worried about just you. Like, that's selfish mindset. So we have to take that away. But we also have to start committing to our goals as black people. A lot of people, like New Year's just passed, a lot of people will set goals for themselves. How many of them are still in those, what you call those wish boards till this day?
Yeah, true.
Till this day, 20 days after New Year's, how many people are still in their wish boards? A lot of people have failed right now. You know what I'm saying? And then when I say failed is you took a day off. You're not being consistent. Yeah. When you're consistent in what you do, bro, it's gonna draw some good from it. But you have to be consistent. A lot of black people in my culture are not sticking to their goals. And then we go blame people on why this person may got the opportunity and I did. I think the stupidest thing is that we do is that we'll see somebody doing in the same industry as us. Yeah. And they'll be like, well, you know what? Well, I'm gonna go over here and do this and I'm gonna gatekeep it from you. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? If y'all do content a different way, hey, sure. You know what I'm saying? Anybody hit me in the inbox, bro, ask me any questions, bro, I give them the game. Y'all know I do. But it's just, bro, we gotta stop the gatekeeping because we can't build a rich community like that or a wealthy community, rather.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think there's a reason why people gatekeep?
Yes, because a lot of people are hurt by their ideas being shared that they think is gonna make them a rich coin. Like I said, the dollar sign in the beginning. Yeah. A lot of people think that the dollar sign is gonna be their gold stripe to being the wealthiest thing for their family. Why you wanna be the wealthiest person only in your family? Because it's all about entertainment. I want people to look at me. I want people to depend on me. When rather you should have auntie, mama, sister, daddy, cousin, uncle, brother, little nephew, like aunt, niece, whatever. Yeah. All those people should be wealthy in your family. Why do you want to be the only cash cow? That never made sense to me because once you don't have it no more, nobody has it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's so stupid to me, bro. But just to answer your question, that's why.
What do you think about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate, bro, is a clown, bro. Like, honestly, he's
I was about
a clown. Hey, can we cuss on y'all platform?
You said what? Yeah,
he's a fucking clown. Bro. Like, honestly, bro, and I think, really, honestly, he was lame as hell growing up. And he just was this guy who was smart as hell and just got all his money invested into the right place and became this rich guy. Now I'm just buy women. And when a lame ass buy women, they lame shit get exposed. And that was what got exposed. And I'm so happy it did. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them women, bro, for actually getting away and the victims that did and the ones that didn't, bro. We just gotta pray for their families. But he's a fucking clown, bro.
So I brought him up with, like, we were in the conversation about the power of media, right? Yeah. So you can see how his opinions can affect, like, young men of today. What do you think, like, being also a media person, that your opinions can also influence people and how they see things?
Yeah, of course. But if you let my opinion influence you, you're a damn fool. Because I'm not here for influencement. I'm here for a conversation. And for what you take out of that conversation, that's on you. And how you apply it is on you. If you don't use it, I don't care. Because I'm not trying to dictate your life. I'm only telling you the experiences and my opinions of what I think on a certain topic or what I've been through and sharing it with you. That's how I learned how to podcast. True. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect nobody to run away and go in my room and be mad when the camera cut off. Why they not believe in my idea? Like, no, bro, I'm not Jesus, bro. Like, I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm gonna do is share my opinions, bro, and however you feel, that's how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it as a way of therapy. I'm not looking at it as a way of enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my influence, I don't care. I don't care nothing about influence. I just care about pushing out good content.
I want to pose a country like statement in that. I disagree with you on that one. I believe like if you have a platform, even if you just reach out to 5 people, and those 5 people are your loyal 5 fans.
Now we advertising, that's different. But we doing an ad, that's different because you're getting a check from it.
Yeah.
But the point is like, you know, if you're, so long as you have a platform and you have people following you, you have an influence, and you are responsible for like, you know, so the content they consume. So I think like as creators, like,
I mean, do you saying am I responsible for what I put out?
Again, you're responsible for what you put out, and you're also responsible for how, quote unquote, how they perceive it. And what do you mean by that?
No,
like,
I honestly think.
No, this is what I mean. So I'm just trying to say, like, you know, creators have power. Like, we should not underestimate that sort of statement.
Oh no, I don't underestimate it at all.
Because instead they like take and say that, oh, I don't care what the children think about my ideas or whatever. I'm just stating my opinion.
Yeah.
But as a creator and as somebody who wants to, you know, do good, I think we should always be conscious of like, you know, what we say, like, you know, like the same way while we're joking about cheating. If we didn't disprove like cheating, somebody could watch it and take it out of context and say like, oh my god, yeah, cheat. Exactly.
So yeah, when you put it in there like then yeah. But like I said though, bro, if you look at it like what you just said, if somebody looked at cheating and don't distinguish that it's wrong, you wanted to cheat already any damn way. You just needed a confidence to do the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not influencing you. That's some shit that was already thought in the back of your mind, but when you heard it was okay, you like, fuck, it is okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you went outside when you were young and your parents tell you don't leave out the front yard, but your friends do, and they like, well, my mom gonna with me anyway, I don't care. And you like, well, shit, I'm gonna do it too. You been wanting to do it anyway. It's just that when did nobody else care that was close enough to you, you felt like you shouldn't care. So like I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We are responsible.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, I'm not responsible for your actions. Let me say that for real.
Yeah.
True.
I may be responsible for the way you think because you can disagree in that way I think, but also you can agree. But what do you do after that disagreement and an agreement? Your actions is your full responsibility.
Yeah. I have an interesting perspective on the whole creators and the power that we have, because I feel like it gets a bit fuzzy at some point. Say for instance, if you look at it from the area of like, let's say in New York weed is legal, right? And they're like franchises that sell weed. Like there's Weed World and stuff like that. So the fact that people get high and maybe become addicted, would you say that there is no fault of the people who actually sell weed, or it's basically on the person?
That's a great question, man. We had a black cultivating cannabis owner on our podcast. Shout out to Antoine McCourty. He owner of the Black Farm. So one thing we asked him was, why does weed have a negative connotation on? Why does cannabis have a negative connotation on? And the reason it's being is because we're not educated enough. Let's just flat out say it. Let's stop being embarrassed about it. So we allow people to put these labels on us that you're bad, you're gonna fail, you not shit, or whatever they say. Put up against cannabis. They're only saying that because they know we're not educated enough to fight back with facts and truth on why. Okay, this could be somebody that helps somebody glaucoma. This could be somebody that helps somebody breathing problems. Maybe ADHD. Maybe cancer. We don't know. Skin cancer. Whatever. It helps. That's why they put it in soap. That's why they put it in lotion. That's why they put it in oils and different other therapeutic things for us to enjoy and get relaxation from it, because we don't know the true facts. And it's just like if you guys go to something and you go in the room, but it's something that you do, but you don't know the true facts of it, you're going to feel like a dumbass, so you're going to start receiving those labels of what everybody tell you that you are and not giving back facts because you don't know anything. So when I asked Antoine that, and that's what he said because we're just not flat out educated enough, and I thought about that, I was like, he may be right.
Yeah.
Because we don't look at cigarettes as a bad thing, but that's the number one tobacco product that kills you. Vapes kills you. Have anybody died of any straight cannabis? Without it being laced, just straight cannabis.
True.
Straight out the ground, have anybody died?
I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
But for what we know, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody fact check that. If I'm wrong, shoot in my DM. But no. Because the reason being is because it's a plant, guys. It's not something that's chemical in the lab. They do that now. If you go to these companies that actually not taking care of their product, but when you actually get your product taken care of and you're doing it the right way, it's not bad to what people do, but I think the negative conversation tears it down. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm just kind of curious from your conversation with Atman. I don't know, maybe you have a bit more knowledge. Why does weed have a negative connotation?
Because it's developed in poor communities. It's giving out more in poor communities. Let's be honest, bro. If it was in these people mansion that made $60 million a year, it would be okay. But let's just be honest, they do the worst drugs. I've seen it in my face.
Wait, what?
Yes, bro.
Wait.
Like I've seen it. Like when you go to these parties, bro, and you figure out who has money and who don't, you'll see. You will see, bro. I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But you observe with your eyes, and you like, oh, you know, bro. And some of us is not scared to say it like me, but most of us are scared to say it because we don't want to say we've been in those rooms to where we actually seen people, even if you participated or did not participate. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to never say they was in those rooms because people always want to shine a light on the company that they keep. So. True.
That makes sense. How would you introduce your kids to like drugs and alcohol?
That's a great question, man. I believe in teaching early and not drilling them. Drilling is, if you do this, I'm gonna beat you up. But teaching them is, hey, all right, y'all, look here. This is what this do to your body, and this is what it's gonna do. Hey, you like dancing? It ain't gonna work for you if you do this. Hey, you like being a football player, basketball player, baseball, track field, whatever. That's not gonna work for you if you do this. It's gonna tear everything away. And watch how they stay away from it, because I did. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing football, cause smoke no weed, bro, you won't get a scholarship. They drug test you. Coaches randomly drug test me when I was in college. You know what I'm saying? And they don't tell you today. The only thing they do is 8 o'clock in the morning meeting, you get pulled out there meeting. Hey, come here. Go see the trainer.
Would you ever, because say for instance, like, though they might know the effect, I feel like sometimes knowing the effect brings curiosity for people still. So now they're like, now I really want to know what's up.
Try it, but don't let it consume from your success. You know what I'm saying? Like, your child do weed, don't think it's a bad thing. Now, when we start take control of who they are from keeping them away from success, then that's when you need to hop in. But if your child smoke a joint and they still 4.0s, what you gonna say?
Facts. I do know somebody like
that.
They're still
going to college, bro. They're still going to college, maybe on a full ride.
Yeah,
he smoked weed, but he got a 4.0 GPA and he got a 36 on the ACT. Perfect score. What you gonna say?
Can't debate that.
True. I feel like with society, a lot of times,
and a lot of states are making them legal now. So.
True. So I feel like with society, like the point you just mentioned about, okay, you smoke weed but you have a 4.0. I feel like society becomes choosy. So they could say something is bad, but if you have these after that, then it might not be as bad. Yeah. Or that's if like I don't know how that works, because say for instance, let's say there's some negative connotation with yoga, right? Yeah. Let's say okay, if a guy does yoga, maybe he's like feminine or whatever. But let's say then he's a bodybuilder, has a billionaire business and something. Well, I guess it's not that bad then. So how do you feel about situations like that where society gets choosy about its opinions?
You can't care about it. You can't give a fuck about opinions though. You're not, because it don't make you up who you are, bro. I'm so true on building up who you are and stop letting opinions influence you, bro. Like a lot of people wouldn't approve of my content on Trap Shit Podcast and know that outside of that, I'm actually a successful engineer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on many opportunities like y'all have too. Yeah. But if you watch my podcast, you won't think that at all. You know what I'm saying? But my podcast is truly who I am, but who I am in the classroom, that's truly who I am too, but that's who I'm solely built on. I'm built on hard work. I'm built on understanding that if I don't get through this, then I don't have nothing for me in the future. So I'm big on that, but the podcast is pretty much just me having fun and doing what I am, because you have to have a work-life balance, bro.
True.
So if you know who I truly am outside of that, I don't think when you watch it, you will look at it in the light as, I think different about this guy. No, you gonna be like, that's who I know him to be, and he a good guy.
So I have a question. So speaking of like, you know, traps that you're a different person, workplace you're a different person. So code switching always get like a bad connotation, like, oh, you shouldn't code switch, you should be yourself, type of thing. But would you say code switching is important?
Code switching is definitely important. I don't code switch. I don't like that. I'm gonna take that out of there. But I don't like code switch. I think it's pretty much you know when to do shit and when not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not finna come in the classroom and cuss.
Yeah.
I'm out for going to the business meeting and cuss my ass. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there, hey, how y'all doing today, man? I'm gonna still be the same funny guy. Hey, how y'all doing today, man? Oh, your shirt got better, bro. Ain't wrinkled no more. How everybody doing, though, man? Good morning, good morning. So that's me being me.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go in there and be like, hey, how y'all doing, man? Hey, how you doing? You know, the dry. Come on, bro. We know that everybody think what is professional way. No, man, I go in there and be myself, bro. But also outside of that, you get that too. But it's probably just a little tiny bit more profanity, but. It's not to where it's like, oh, his profanity out of control. No, it's pretty much like he talking slang. You'll hear me say, man, bro, fool, or cuz, or hey, bro, check this out, or you know what I'm saying, what's up, my guy, or like stuff like that you would hear if we're close friends. But, or we just in friends in general amongst my people. But in the business aspect, no, man, I'm coming there and saying, hey, bro, how you doing today, Jake? You good, bro? What you eat last night, man?
Why you say Jake?
I'm just giving out names. Jake, Charles, Chris, no, whatever, bro.
Jake
Wow, Will, whatever, bro. But, you know, Kevin, whatever, bro. But my thing is, bro.
Oh, what this?
Bro, Kevin can be a black guy, bro.
Jake sound like a white man in slacks.
Alright, so Jake from State Farm. But nah, bro, to be real with you, bro, it's like I'm still the same person. I'm just way funnier. You feel what I'm saying? To make the room feel comfortable.
Is there anybody you look up to in like the podcasting scene?
Yes, bro. Shout out to my man Nietzsche in Atlanta, Ugly Money Nietzsche. Nietzsche, he was the first guy I actually started watching while doing podcasts. So he the guy that when we go to Atlanta, we do most of our connections with. So now he's booming, bro. Like he just reached 100,000 subscribers on YouTube like 3 days ago. But I remember the times he was recording out of his living room, and you know what I'm saying. I interviewed him. I went down there. I shot him some money. We went down there to Atlanta, interviewed him out of his own studio. After that, bro, been cool ever since. I can hit him up right now about anything. He gonna reply back, and he one of the biggest podcasters right now for going viral. Just had the YSL Mondo episode come out. Dave Anthony, Walker Flockham on. Who else he had on there so far? Derez LaShawn, a lot of people, bro. Boosie son, T.I. son. So he been tapping in, bro. He got a lot of great people. But shout out to him, and also shout out to also 85 South Show, bro. They dope, but Big Facts too. Big Facts podcast in Atlanta. Baby J, DJ Scream, and Big Bang. And the reason why I say shout out to them is because Scream, he made all the Dolph mixtapes, Gucci Mane mixtapes. So I remember actually going into the gas station and picking them up, and DJ Scream produced all those beats on that one mixtape. So that's how mixtape started. A lot of people don't know before streaming. You actually had to go in the gas station and actually get them. So he was one DJ Drummer, DJ Scream, and now the popular people out here is DJ Khaled, all these other people. But before DJ Scream, it was Pharrell and all them guys. But I just remember that age because he produced a lot of Young Gotti, a lot of Young Dolph, and like I said, I'm from Memphis. So when I found out he had a podcast, I tapped in quick, and I love it. I was so stick to it, bro. You got anybody that I know that will tell you that's the first podcast I always look to watch.
So, what vendor, artist, creator, podcaster in Huntsville would you recommend people to look out for?
Everybody Podcast. I don't want to go say I don't want it. Nah, man, shout out to Everybody Podcast for bringing me on, bro. Y'all had a show called Jokes and Joe Law, bro. I had an episode. The episode got deleted somehow. I say deleted. But the episode got deleted somehow. But man, nah, bro, y'all was dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then the crazy thing about it, bro, y'all do y'all research. So that's why I'm telling y'all that. But y'all podcasts are dope, bro. People need to check out that more because the culture actually comes out.
Yep.
That who y'all are actually comes out. So when you actually genuinely feel that when you get here, but also shout out to y'all. But another podcast I can get into is shout out Soul Ties and shout out All In Audio. My boys joining the gang over there, bro. So shout out to them. All In Audio, they do a lot of work too. So we gotta sit down with them guys too. But I see a lot of other podcasts out here starting to pop up, man. Maybe we setting the wave. I don't know, man. Sometimes, man. She coming hard, man. Y'all better watch out for her.
Hey, we gotta have the guest, the host of Soul Ties on the podcast for real.
Yeah, Edson, bro. I definitely plug y'all in, man. There's one phone call away, man. Hey, Edson, man, they need you, man. Come on the Everybody Podcast. You know what, Mighty Fan, I'm gonna book it for it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just shoot her a date, bro. And y'all give me the day, I'm gonna shoot it to her.
Alright, bet.
And I'll see if she good. If she ain't, man, I'll get y'all on the phone. We'll schedule it. But yeah, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, bro. This is a great platform, bro. Hopefully I can come back, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We gotta do more of these. I gotta get y'all on mine for sure.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
So where can the people find you?
Man, head over to Instagram. Make sure y'all follow at Trap Shit Podcast, man, where we drop most of our content in. We also doing shock moments now. A lot of people see that now. It's more like the shade room. So I figure like, man, we like the shade room now. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have our crowd. We're going to drop breaking news on them every morning. You know what I'm saying? Somebody showed me my post today and was like, did you see this? I said, that's my post. you know what I'm saying? So I felt kind of good. You know what I'm saying, man? So check out for the daily shock moment drops, bro, on Trap Shit Podcast. On Instagram. Also, too, man, we not big on Twitter. I mean, we big on Twitter, but we don't do a lot of drop content on there. But you can follow at Trap Shit Podcast. Also, subscribe to YouTube where we drop most of our content at Trap Shit Podcast. But also, you can find us on Google Pod, Apple Pod, and also Anchor Pod.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and Spotify too as well, man.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere, man. We on all platforms, man. So be sure to watch that drop. But my personal Instagram is at knock._a. NOK._A. So yeah.
Damn, that sounds like a secret code.
Shit. I do not sound very sick, man. Yeah, but most definitely.
Hey, appreciate y'all joining us on this episode. Man, my name is Kamsi. You can find me at DKamsi and
it's your boy Olashibomi Olakpo. You can find me at Olashibomi Olakpo.